Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz. It is November 1st, 2018, 10:17 p.m., and kind of a different bit of information here on this blog. It doesn't seem like something that you'd hear from me, but you're going to. Very interesting, and I'm going to tell you where to find it, but let me tell you in a nutshell what it's about. New Zealand rejected a full stay of 6 weeks of a Canadian woman. She came there to have her baby. And they figured that out. And they said, no, you got to go home before that. So I'm going to turn it on, let you hear the details, and then I'll get back with you here in about 3 minutes.
It's a little known fact that Auckland International Airport receives over 7,000 Canadian visitors each and every month. This pregnant Canadian and her child have been referred to Immigration New Zealand. There are concerns that should her baby be born early, it could place a strain on New Zealand medical services.
So tell me why you've come to New Zealand today.
Perspective on my life. We're having some tough times, so we're just taking a step back and trying to make some decisions.
Although she says she's having problems at home, that is none of New Zealand's business. Immigration Officer Nick wants to know when she's flying back.
I'm pregnant, so my midwife recommended that I travel back before 35 weeks. So I'll be 34 weeks at that time.
Nick questions her about what she intends to do during the 5 weeks of her second and third trimester.
So what plans do you have for your time in New Zealand?
Spend time at the beach. Like in Canada, we're going into winter, so just enjoy the sun here. And there's a bird sanctuary on the west side of the island that I really like to go see. I think there's some beautiful birds. And Queensland.
Queensland?
The random nature of these answers raises an instant red flag with immigration. At Auckland International Airport, a pregnant Canadian mother and her toddler are being interviewed by Immigration New Zealand.
I'm pregnant, so my midwife recommended that I travel back before 35 weeks.
At 29 weeks, Officer Nick has concerns should the baby be born early. The mother claims she's here for some time out and to go to the beach, but is confused about where she wants to go.
What insurance, if any, do you have?
My medical and electric cancellation, and then it covers my pregnancy up to 31 weeks.
That's 4 weeks short of when she plans to leave.
You're not planning to have the baby while you're in New Zealand?
Not at all.
Nick discusses his concerns with his colleague, Salita.
I think there are probably insufficient grounds to refuse her entry. So what I'm looking at doing is offering her a limited visa for a shorter period than her intended stays, only for 2 weeks, because she has 2 weeks medical insurance left.
The Canadian mum is informed of the revised terms of her visa.
I've decided to offer you the option of being granted what's known as a limited visa. Okay. So now a limited visa, is a special type of visa, which I'm prepared to offer to you to give you a period of stay in New Zealand for 2 weeks, and you would need to leave New Zealand within that 2-week period.
The Canadian mother accepts the terms of her limited visa. The terms include bringing the flight date forward to meet the conditions of her new visa. Once done, she and her toddler can enter New Zealand.
Hey, how about that? They won't let her stay her full term because for whatever reason her insurance runs out in 31 weeks. And she chose to stay in New Zealand the additional time to have her baby. This is a Canadian woman, and they denied her and told her that they were sorry, but, well, you heard it. They couldn't tax their healthcare system with someone who wasn't a resident of that country. And guys, we are battering and bashing our president for doing the very same thing that most other countries do as well, is not let someone come into their country on the sole purpose of having a baby. And they do not want to pay her medical bills, nor do they want that baby to be a citizen just because she came there to have a baby and then to leave again, have a dual citizenship. So she's denied, and Trump is doing the right thing. And the very same here, denying those who want to be born here to tax our system that will pay more, and they'll have a citizenship in New Mexico or in Mexico and in the United States. That's not right. It's really not right to do that. Trump is doing the right thing. So on the 6th, let's let them know loud and clear that we can't do that. Enough is enough. Jody Wolf, Expoz.